Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. For those who know me, sorry I stopped posting. I just gave up on YouTube and left those behind who were subscribed to me, so I apologize for that. And for those who don't know me, my name is Mari. I want to be a big content creator one day. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about like life advice and stuff that has happened to me and that you guys could hopefully take and maybe take advice from it. And I'm just gonna be, saying some things about myself so you guys can get to know me. Just ages and stuff are remains private. And sorry if I laugh a lot, I'm an unserious person. And like low-key, don't even mind my hair because it's still bumpy. I straightened it today and my mom's gonna fix it up. Oh my gosh, my lashes are coming off. You could see like the clusters coming off. And my nails missing, bro. Like what? Okay guys, grab your drinks and snacks if you want to sit here and binge watch this, and I hopefully wait, what am I even saying? Hold on. Hopefully you guys will grab your drinks and snacks and sit here and take the time to watch this video and take some advice from it. Holy stutter. So I'm not really gonna say names. I'm really just gonna start like with their first initial of their name. So yeah, starting off strong, I'm adopted. Yes, you heard that right. I'm adopted. I found out this year in January that I was adopted. For my dad, we're going to call him Jay. And if necessary, for my mom, we're just going to call her E. But we're going to try to stick with mom because there's no reason why I really need to say E. I live with my mom and I would go see my dad on the weekends and sometimes during the week. And for my dad, we're just gonna call him Jay. For me and Jay, we had a really good bond before I knew I was adopted and before my parents broke up. Because he's still my dad and stuff. But when Jay and my mom broke up, it kind of hit me different. And I was always raised to be a respectful little girl, and I was. But like in so many ways, I was hurt by Jay and my mom. So I low-key started like carrying this disrespect, thought I was untouchable and shit. So me and Jay bumped heads a lot and it wasn't pretty. We would argue all the time, not talk for months, and then we would go back to talking again. So I just lived with my mom. And I'm not throwing hate to any of them. I think Jay for bathing me, clothing me, keeping food on my table and clothes behind my back, and everything. And that goes to you too, mama. I love you. So I'm just gonna jump straight into the adoption part. When I was 6 months old, Jay and my mom both adopted me. They obviously treated me like if I was their own. The stutters again, guys, sorry. I have 3 brothers and I'm the youngest. We have A, R, and M. I never met A or R. I only knew M, and I was always told he was my cousin growing up, but they told M not to tell me that we're siblings because I never knew. Sorry, I had a moment. So yeah, I low-key found out about all that, and I was going to therapy for like coping with stuff I wasn't able to understand. And that kind of helped a lot. I would always talk about Jay, and then these are my cousins, but I always seen them as siblings. The letters are M, D, and I. Whenever their mom would go out and stuff, I would always watch them while my mom was like out at work and my dad was truck driving. And our next door neighbor would always watch us sometimes for staying there. He would watch over and check up on us and stuff. Him and his lovely wife, and I love their daughters. They're so kind. Those kids, D.M and I, were always like such an important piece in my life. Their mom and them had moved back to a certain state. I never got to say goodbye properly because I thought they were gonna come back. My biggest regret, but every action, you learn from it. And I've been having signs that I might see them again lately. So it was like kind of a whole thing. I would visit Jay during the weekends as I lived with my mom. I met his girlfriend and his girlfriend's 3 kids, X, G, and M. Those are the kids' first letter of their initials. I love them so much. I got close with M and I called her my sister. I somewhat got close. I got really close to X too, but I didn't always call him my brother. Just whenever like people would ask, I would be like, oh yeah, that's my stepbrother. And for G, you know, he was still kind of like a toddler. I would always be like, oh yeah, that's my brother, you know. He loved me all the time. He'd be like, Sissy Mari. So yeah, that was always constant when I would always go over there. I love my dad's girlfriend so much and his girlfriend's kids. I also love Jay very much. And Jay, if you're seeing this, I love you. I made peace with you from a distance and I hope you're doing well. So from everything I'm saying there, from the whole adoption thing, and if your parents are going through a divorce too right now, I would say take it easy on yourself. Don't think it's your fault why they're divorcing. And if you're adopted, don't think that you're not like loved or anything, because you're really loved. And if anything, I love you. It is meant for some people to make some kids, but that parent doesn't always deserve that kid. That's why my mom took me in. My mom was originally my auntie, but I'm glad she's not my auntie anymore. And I love my mom so much, and I'm happy she's my mom. When I need her there as my best friend, she's also there as my best friend. Like when I was getting with my first boyfriend, I was so in love. And then breaking up with him. So now we're moving on to the next part, how my mom is always there for me as well, and explaining a breakup, and so you guys could take some advice from that. So I got with my boyfriend on October 31st. We're gonna call him Jay. Yes, we got together on Halloween. Holy stutter, sorry. It lasted 8 months, and then he ended it because he didn't know what he wanted, or I guess he wasn't thinking, and he did a coin flip. So girl, if you think I'm worth a coin flip, I'm gonna leave. I told him, wow, that's something, I guess. I was like, either we stay together and fix this, or we break up, because girl, I'm not worth no coin flip. I know my worth and I know my value, and girl, I know you should too. And if you don't, that's completely okay. You'll get there. Me and this boy, Jay, we dated for 8 months. I'm pretty sure I already said that. In the first 4 months of our relationship, it was really, really, really good. I loved it so much. But he started to become controlling, emotionally manipulative. He was always guilt tripping me. So I was never really ever able to go to work without him disturbing me or focusing in school, because he would make himself my main priority. Or does that make sense? Yeah. He would like force his ways around what I have to do. And I don't mind clinginess, but bro, there's a point where I need to do some things, focus on my studies, and I needed to go to work to make some money. And now I work with my stepdad. Now we're moving on to the next part. I recently asked my stepdad this Father's Day if he would adopt me, and he said yes. I asked him, or on the board I put, Happy Father's Day to the best dad. Will you adopt me? Yes or yes, and I put a little microscopic no. He checked out both yeses, kind of leaving him no choice, you know? No, I'm joking. He was able to say no if he wanted to. But my dad loves me so much, so he said yes. That's kind of why I didn't want to make it so confusing to call my adoptive dad right now Jay, but also my stepdad, we're also going to call him Jay, because I know 3 J's is really difficult. So yeah, he said yes. I gave him his little Father's Day basket, and I made him a big poster, and you know, we're going to hang it up somewhere. And let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that poster. I will show you. Moving on to the next thing, school. Excuse me, hiccups. School bullies, and how to like avoid it and how not to become one, because I know I was somewhat in that area, and let's just say it was so immature and disgusting. Now, these are just a few tips. If someone's bullying you, I would avoid it and just tell a teacher or a proctor or any like adult that is near. Don't be the one to start it. Yeah, making friends is okay. Yeah, do that. That's okay. That's cool. But if you're just starting it and picking on someone just for fun, don't do it. It's ugly. And I'm saying that in experience because I was one of those girls, and I look back at it and I was so cringe for that. Starting something and then keeping the beef, like, don't do it. This is not just for girls. This is like literally for anyone. Boys, girls, anyone, any person who exists in this world. I would always say if something like that is happening, I would keep your distance and don't escalate it and making it into a bigger situation because it's ugly. If somebody's bothering you so much, just tell any staff or adult that's around. And if somebody doesn't want to be your friend, don't force them to be your friend. Girl, because I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who are so rude and don't want to be your friend. And there's a lot of nice people who do want to be your friend. And if no one wants to be your friend, then you got yourself, girl. Like, for me, I would prefer to be alone and focus on your studies and stuff because it's more better and, like, you're more focused on what you need to do than worrying about other people's opinions. Another thing is, like, don't worry about other people's opinions. If you want to wear pink and you like unicorns, do it. By all means, go for it. Don't, like, oh, I think that girl over there is going to judge me for wearing this, or they're going to think that it's weird that I wear it. And I know that's a big one on a lot of people because it was on me too, worrying about what other people think about you. I always tried hard so the other girls or boys wouldn't make fun of me. But then at the end of the day, I thought, I was like, you know what? This is what I like. I'm my own person. Why should I care about what they think? I mean, they have their own opinion on what they like. I should be free to have my own opinion too. So you do you and wear what you like. Don't worry about anybody else's opinion. And if it's a hard thing that you're struggling with, it's okay. Everyone goes through something. Just work on it if you decide to. My YouTube channel is a free space for everyone to come here and, just chill and not really worry about any drama. I love every single one of my subscribers. If you subscribe to me, I will subscribe back. Yes, it might seem fake, but I will do another video sharing my screen that I have all my subscribers subscribed back, or at least who have it there. If I'm able to view you and see your channel, then I will gladly subscribe to you if you are subscribed to me. I love every single one of you. So I'm here to be your friend if you want me to be your friend. I hope some of you guys take some of my life advice to heart and see my point of view. Don't mind my lips, they're hella chapped. But yeah, so relationship-wise, if you're ever going through something toxic or you see that it's not right, like emotionally manipulating you, controlling, like who are you texting, who's on your phone, who are you calling, like tell me right now. That's controlling. Guilt tripping. But you said we were gonna hang out. It's fine. I guess you can just go. I mean, like, you don't love me, do you? Guilt tripping. Emotionally manipulative. If you don't stay, I'm gonna break up with you. If you don't do this, I'm not gonna talk to you for a week. If you don't do that, we're just not gonna talk for the rest of today. Emotionally manipulating. And one more thing, not taking responsibility of your own actions. When I say something you don't like, you flipped it on me, and you would go tell your mom, and it made her hate me. I'm just saying my little point of view of what happened with me in my relationship while I was dating this boy, Jay. Something that he would say and didn't like what I had to say back about it, he would flip the script on me and tell his mom, and his mom hated my guts. His two best friends, E and C. E is his best friend. I'm pretty sure C is his best friend too, if not just friend. I was kind of close to E, not so much C, but when we broke up, I wanted to know why it happened, and I went back and unblocked him. Worst mistake, don't ever do that. When somebody's your ex, he's your ex. And I also wouldn't recommend being friends with your ex, because I tried doing that, and let's just say the same thing kept happening. The controlling and everything, and it was just bad. So I became close with C and less distant with E. Weird. Yeah, the whole script got reversed. And mind you, C is, I don't want to get too like into detail, but he got jealous because I started calling C twin. Mind you, I told him not to be jealous because C has a girlfriend, and I love C's girlfriend. His girlfriend, L, me and L love each other so much, and he got jealous over it, and it was disgusting, and he was sick. So I would never recommend being friends with your ex. Once he's your ex, he's your ex. Just say goodbye. And I know everyone has their own opinions, and I mean, hey, if you're friends with your ex and you and your ex are chill, by all means, I mean, that's cool. I would love that with mine, but mine was still the same and didn't change after he said he would. So that's relationship wise for me, in my opinion. Everyone has their own opinion, and that's okay, but this is just my opinion. Now with parents, always love your parents no matter what the situation is, because I regretted always arguing with Jay, as in my, I don't want to say old dad, but my past tense father. The lack of absences that were just there was really frustrating. He decided to attend his girlfriend's kids' games and school stuff instead of attending one of my graduations. And my mom had called Jay or texted Jay, and Jay said he was too busy with his girlfriend's kids. Now, adoption. If you are adopted and you feel like you are less loved, just come to my page. No, I will love you for who you are, and that shouldn't define who you are as a person. If you knew that person before as you were adopted, you don't carry their personality. You are your own person, and you're free to have your own personality, and I learned that. For a minute, I blamed it, and I was like, oh, that explains why I'm like that. And my mom told me, no, that's not why. You just act like that sometimes, and you just pick it up from people who are around you. But that doesn't define who you are. Knowing this person is your actual biological mother does not define who you are. And I agreed to what my mom had to say about it, because it doesn't define who you are. Now, with my biological dad, I do not know him at all. I know nothing about him. I would be curious to know, though. And for those people who don't have anyone, feel free to comment in my YouTube videos, and just know I'll be there for you. And if this video does blow up, I hope that it means something in everyone's heart, and you'll carry this video in your heart and take this advice and maybe learn from it and take the advice from this advice video. I hope this gets to, it also lets you guys get to know me a little bit better. Sorry if I'm stuttering a lot. It's because I'm also focusing on my puppies. My dog just gave birth to puppies almost 2 months ago, and they're wild. They're fighting, so sorry if I keep stuttering. It's because I'm distracted and trying to make sure they're okay. But unfortunately, I might have to end it here because I have Bible study in a few hours. Actually, literally in an hour. I take that back. So I need to go. But thank you for your time and watching this video. For whoever watches this video, I hope this reaches out to a few million people who actually need this advice, and just people who want to watch it and maybe learn or get to know me. And if my babies D.I.M see this, I love you. I'm waiting for you, and just know I'm still your big sister, and you got to know what I've done from the video just for a little bit, but it'll be different once I see you guys again one day. I love you guys, and I have so much to tell you whenever we do reunite. For all my subscribers, thank you for watching my content. Thank you for subscribing. You subscribe to me, I will gladly subscribe back to you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I love every single one of you, subscribed or not subscribed. I love you. Bye, loves. Thank you for watching my YouTube video today. Have an amazing day. Bye. Mwah.